Clearly, I need more practice, but anyway, welcome to my list of my favorite bass players. Now, I know straight away people are going to be like, why didn't you put this person in there? Why didn't you put that person in there? So, this is what we're going to do. After you've seen my list, go to the comment section and put in your top 5, top 10, top 15 bass players, and we can all have a nice discussion. Aston Francis Barrett Rastafari was the bass player for Bob Marley and the Wailers, but not a lot of people know that he was also the band leader, co-producer, and in charge of all the musical arrangements.
So it further give us a line like, like a moan feeling. When it was a slave driver, that's what we call it.
Don't give up the fight. Sick and tired of your hism schism. Dying to go to heaven in a hism schism. We know and we understand. Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Now you see the light. Stand up for your right. To hits and run. See, I just can't settle down in a kinky part of town. Right on. Don't you know I've got to ride on? Right on. See, I just can't settle down. Freedom came my way one day now, and I started out of town, yeah. Then all of a sudden I saw Sheriff John Brown. He was aiming to shoot I down. So oh yes, I shot him down, and I said,
Musician, songwriter, and producer, this bass player co-founded the group The Big Apple Band in 1972, but by the time the crew reached 1976, they changed their name and became
Freak out. You freak, say she. Freak out. Freak out. You freak, say she. Freak out. Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed.
When you do a Diana Ross or a Deborah Harry or a Johnny Mathis, do you write and produce differently for each one, or do you apply the same chic ingredients? standard, for lack of a better term, ingredients to each one.
And then we started getting all this pressure from outside that our songs weren't legitimate, they were lightweight, you know, they were disco, and, you know, and your art is, you know, something that's just a bit more sensitive than that. Yeah, I don't want a person to walk up on me and say, all you want to do is write a hit. Of course I do, but I mean, on an album of 8 tunes, I feel pretty strongly about at least 7 of the tunes, you know? So it's not like something I just do in my spare time. That's my work. I'm very serious about it. And we found that the press and a lot of the people around us weren't taking it serious. And a lot of the musicians loved us, you know, and that's the thing that kind of balanced everything off, and we started to talk to them more and to see that they appreciated and understood that we were musicians, we were writing songs, we were trying to change the sound, and we weren't just trying to make some quick money.
The year is 1978, and 3 musicians get together to form a band who will become one of the UK's longest running groups. One was a singer-guitarist, one was a drummer, and the other is this bass player.
Obviously to the rave scene and everything, and we used to put on raves and stuff. So I used to be on the mic in the rave, like, you know what I mean, as one of the MCs or whatever during the night, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? So I kind of like got my voice and like got the confidence to start, you know what I mean, rapping and like writing stuff was from, just like MCing basically, and doing. I also used to do like DJing with my cousin's fella. It was like a mad reggae fan. Obviously I went to school with Ali and Jimmy and Brian. So like, yeah, they used to come with me to certain places, like in my hood, like in Smallleaf, a place called the Checkers, which like played, you know, reggae. There was a lot of places that played reggae at the time, believe it or not. Different pubs, Tyburn House just down the road there. Do you know what I mean? And like, there was like school dances and church dances, and do you know what I mean? So there was quite a bit of reggae being played. Obviously I was into other music as well. But yeah, reggae was just like the big thing, you know.
I didn't know that this American bass player was actually born in Australia. He is a mighty bass supremo and has also been in quite a lot of TV shows and films such as Back to the Future 2 and The Big Lebowski. He's not very fly because he's... When Duran Duran was first formed, founding member John Taylor actually played the electric guitar, but later switched to the bass after discovering how funky you could get with it.
This bass line, it was all about octaves. Disco music is filled with octave bass runs. And I'm thinking, well, I can do that. That's not too difficult. So when we approach demoing Girls on Film for the first time, that's the kind of attitude that I've got in mind. That's not quite right. And the band is evolving, not only as musicians, but even the personnel of the band. Now, Simon Le Bon, at university in Birmingham, we meet, joins the band. Andy Taylor comes down from Newcastle, joins the band, and we're starting to work up new songs. Girls on Film is still in there, but we're revamping it. So, the new revamp of this song sounds like this.
That was really the beginning of the song, you know, that groove. You know, Roger started playing a groove with that, and we sort of built the song around that line. So we started to think in terms of chords. Inspiration for me as a bass player was Bernard Edwards, the player with Chic, and a lot of his lines really caught my ear, and that was what made me want to play bass. And it was a very syncopated style, which was something new to me, especially as I'd sort of been playing in punk rock bands where everything was straight. So Rio was like just all of those ideas that I had about syncopation. And then when we get to the chorus, it's still like a...
Let's look at Rio without syncopation, right? Syncopate. So on and so on.
When you invent a musical technique, you will be remembered forever. And being that my next bassist also played for Sly and the Family Stone, no one is ever going to forget this cat.
And so she said, you got to go down and hear this bass player. His name is Larry Graham. Go check him out because you might want him in your band. So he did. He came in. He liked what I was doing. Asked me to start playing in his group. Got the name Sly and the Family Stone. Went in the studio. And the first thing we did is a little something like this. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. And for a while, I had my drummer playing with us, little trio, but that didn't work so well. So we went duo. But see, the thing of it is after we didn't have drums, it caused a problem. See, I kind of miss not having that backbeat and that snare drum. So I had to kind of compensate. But now, interesting, see, I came to the bass from the guitar, and we had an old organ in the club, and I used to play the bass with my foot, see, while I was playing the guitar. But now, since it was like a duo, and we didn't have that organ, I went and rented me a bass. In the meantime, till we get the old organ fixed. But the organ was too old. It couldn't be fixed. So I ended up keeping the bass, and then when we ended up without the drummer, I started thumping to make up for not having a bass drum. Right? Okay, so that kind of made it for the bass drum. But now the snare drum thing, I had to compensate for that too. So I did a little thumping and plucking like that. Every day I have the blues and things like that, you know.
This bassist has played on over 500 recordings, appearing on albums with artists such as Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Herbie Hancock, Mariah Carey, Eric Clapton, Frank Sinatra, George Benson, Aretha Franklin, Elton John, Shaka Khan, LL Cool J, and Luther Vandross. Woo!
Was that line written out when you got in the studio? This is the line that you are going to play.
Yeah, Nat Adderley Jr. Grew up with Luther. He was Luther's accompanist since they were teenagers, all through Luther's career. Luther had written the song and Nat had arranged it. So when I got in, every note was written out.
Can you tell the story about the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got to tell the story about it.
I don't know, man. You know, when you're 19 years old, you know, you just got energy, you know. We're supposed to go 3, 4. And so Nat's counting it off. 2, 3, I went. and Nat looked at me like, but that made it, you know what I mean? That made the record. And it kind of lets everybody know what's getting ready to happen too.
Oh, dude.
Here's the chorus. Oh my love, a thousand kisses from you is
I just don't wanna stop. Oh my
Lead singer and bassist, my next musician is credited by Radar magazine as putting the slap in pop. He's another musician that started off playing another instrument. In his case, it was the drums, but it would seem that fate had other ideas. I can't believe that this here cat had only been playing the bass for 2 years. 2 years before he joins Jamiroquai, which means either he practiced for 16 hours a day, was a natural, or both. He too started off with another instrument, the snare drum, but my friend, thank you for converting to the bass.
Now all you speed freaks, are you ready? Hit it. Come on now. Now all you speed freaks, we got to get down. And turn that fucking bass up, man. Mr. Sluzinda is gonna put you on a mind bender. These are fucking high times that we're living in. Cut it. On the keys, Mr. Toby Smith, Miss Vanessa Simon and Miss Faye Simpson, Mr. Shala Akimbala, Mr. Derek McKenzie, Mr. Winston Rollins. On the trumpet, Mr. Martin Shaw. On the saxophone, Mr. Adrian Revel. And DJ Desire. Cut it.